Hi, in this video we want to talk about shoulder function. So many times when we think of shoulders, we think of only the outer joint, but in reality the shoulder is two joints. It's the scapula against the thoracic, and it's the glenohumeral joint, the humerus, in the fossa, right in through here. And so many of the shoulder rehab exercises that we see focus on just the outer glenohumeral joint, and we minimize the function of the scapular-thoracic joint. So in this video I want to show 4 exercises that help to floss that scapula against the rib cage. Just remember, the scapula has primary motions of elevation, depression, protraction, and kind of a movement upward, and retraction and a movement downward. So these motions can be reinforced without using the outer joint here, especially if it's really sore. So I'm going to focus on scapular depression right now. And if you happen to have anything that you can hang on, such as rings in the CrossFit gym, just by hanging on the rings and going up and down, you can use a chair to do this, where you're going to lean back and go up and down like this. The edge of a counter, going up and down like this. If you have a pull-up bar, you can hang and do the same thing. Now this isn't a pull-up, it's just moving the scapulas on the rib cage. So you're depressing the scapulas. Now to elevate the scapulas, you have to take some weight and push it above your head and go up and down like this. Just keep it directly above you and just move your scapulas only. You can also do a handstand hold against the wall if you're a CrossFitter. That works really good. And just push up like this, elevating your scapulas. Protraction, which is forward, is essentially a bench press maneuver. You can do this in a push-up position on the floor, where you get down and you do what's called a push-plus maneuver, going up and down with your scapulas like this. You can do the same thing against the wall, going like this. The last maneuver is retraction, and that would be a reverse plank on your back, such as this, and working on going up and down with your scapulas. You can practice just moving your scapulas in this direction by going back, by going forward, by going up, and going down. This creates a flossing motion, and if you watch one of the previous videos, we talked about the fuzz that develops, the adhesions that develop, and especially we get adhesions underneath the scapula as they relate to the rib cage. And that's why so many people have a lot of strains underneath the scapula. You can't get at it with body work very well, but you can floss it with these motions. So I hope this helps, and if you have a lot of shoulder problems, don't neglect the scapula and focus only on the glenohumeral joint. In fact, if I were to choose one or the other, I would say start working on the scapula if you're very sore, and then work into the rotational movements with bands such as the Synergy and TheraBands, things like that. So thanks for watching. Remember, scapular function, also postural control is also very important for posture, for scapular function. So have a great day.